with Heaven's Kitchen, it's like a lasting thing. It's ongoing. It's more than just one meal, one time for one person.
On Wednesdays, we have typically been serving anywhere from 30 to 80 people, the majority youth or children. Sunday afternoons, we've been serving anywhere from 80 to 150.
I love to cook, so it's one way that I get to really give back in a way that I love, toward people that I love in a community that I really love.
Being right down the street from GWC Homes, which is a project here in Selma, Alabama. So a lot of kids from that area have come here to be able to eat, because some of these kids' parents are not able to feed them, and so a physical meal would be great for them, but they get so much more.
It's a really, really low income, really difficult neighborhood where a large majority of the people are either unemployed or on some sort of government program or something.
We see a ton of kids that are just out and about in the projects, just running the streets, and don't really have a steady meal or a steady, really a steady anything.
We get the opportunity to love them when they come in here. Not where they're coming from, but just be able to love them right where they're at.
It's been a learning process for the people that come in and eat also. Specifically, some of the children that have come in first, they've come from some homes a lot of times where you get whatever you can get right away, fill up, because there's not food later. There's not food at home. And so initially there was a lot of really teaching, especially the kids, hey, you don't need to overload your plate. There's plenty. You can come back for seconds. You can come back, you don't need to necessarily, take a bunch of cookies home in your pocket. We can give you some just to take. Here you go. There's leftovers, in fact. For a lot of the families, the kids have come first before their families have started coming to church. And so we've gotten to know the kids and love the kids and held a really high standard. When we love them, it's teaching them manners, loving them by having them say please and thank you and you're welcome and stuff, and loving them, by really teaching them and helping them grow and checking their attitude and stuff.
Even to see them start coaching each other. There's 50 people behind you, don't take all of the cheese or whatever it is. And just to see the growth in them, and to see the youth, they'll set the tables, they'll serve the drinks, and when the younger kids come in, they'll serve them their meals. And it's a way that just to see them grow and to give back from what little they've received too really touches me.
And there's been some of the kids that were always first in line have really changed. There's this one girl that comes in every week and she's like, what can I do to help? And maybe she's not on the team that week. But sometimes it'll be hey, can you just make sure the napkins are filled every time? Or can you maybe help collect some of the money every time? And she will gladly eat last every single week if she can just help out.
Just having the opportunity to teach these children, a lot of times in their daily life, they just don't get what they need for the future. It's really fulfilling just to have a chance to show them something different, to teach them some life skills, and hopefully something that they can carry forward with them, in life as they grow up and they mature. It really touches me.
It's not about Heaven's Kitchen, it's about seeing people make it. I think you guys got footage of just the joy and happiness that is in the room. And so if for 2 meals a week, we can give them just some happiness, some love, then it's well worth it. And we're going to continue doing it whether we get donations or not. And so if you can give, but we're going to keep doing it either way.